Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts and to the Spanish campaign, where we've unlocked a new hull, the compact heavy cruiser, that I want to have a little bit of a peek at. We're still going to be waiting 16 months before we can start refitting the alerters. We are getting modern destroyers soon as well, and I think we'll maybe design those after we get the alerters refitted. So I'm going to pop a priority on the small guns for now as well. Right, so let's have a look at this compact heavy cruiser. We also have the Dreadnought 4 generic, which is this hull that's popping in. It's pretty dreadful. Right, compact heavy cruiser. Ah, this hull. Yeah, 32 knots. We could make something of this. Right, minimum beam, minimum draft, as big as possible. 8-ish thousand tons. So they're going to be small. 32 knots means they can fight alongside a Leon. Definitely go for a many advanced. It's not that much difference in cash, but there is in displacement. Let's go for the many advanced How 1. I guess crane funnels? That's the wide funnels. No. That's not enough. We're going to have balanced boilers. These go up in price a lot. I'm going to go with that one. Okay. And then guns. What do we put on this thing? I think the 8. It's still our top-end gun. We do have superior triples. They're not quite as good as duals, but I think triples might make sense to try out. If we go ABX triples, and then we can have a torpedo deck at the back. Yeah, no secondaries, just as we have with our other heavy cruiser, the Nuestras. If we can make these, though, these are basically vastly superior to the Nuestras in every way. We could just mothball the Nuestras and just totally replace the class. But we've run into problems. Namely, that we can't do that. We also have a port way offset. Right, I am going to do the armor before I look too closely at the weights. Okay, we would want probably 6-inch main belt. Well, Jesus, 1.5 extended, 1.5 on the decks, superstructure. And then, what, 8, 2, 8. 8. Something like that. And then inner layers. Yeah, very relatively minimal on the layering. Right. Hull is the main cost, followed by fuel, followed by range, which, okay. Fuel range, and engines and boilers. Why don't we slow the ship a bit? Yeah, we get a bit back. Not getting a bit back. 30 would be still pretty good. I'd let them keep up with the silencios. It's because we're having to run balance. What if we run on naturals? Yeah, okay, that helps. Yeah, next thing is bulkheads. Could go standard bulkheads. Yeah, I think it's actually the. I think we've maybe overgunned them. I don't think it works with the triples. I think that is too much gun for the hull. What if we go? What the? What if we go? Twins. It's a bit closer. And torpedoes relatively heavy, but yeah, we've got about 300 tons to go. Reduce. I think we go now. We start looking at the bulkheads. Okay, standard bulkheads, and now we're very close. Now we're very close. What if we went? Yeah, there we go. 29.4. Same as the silencios. Exactly the same. So these are kind of a complement to the silencios. They're a little bit undergunned for a heavy cruiser with only 6 guns. They are, however, fast. And they do have that torpedo threat. Maybe later, when we get some better engine techs, we can upgun them to triples. It's an interesting ship. I don't think I've ever built a ship quite like this before. I kind of like them. Are they a replacement for the Nuestras? I mean, they're only a little bit more expensive. And the Nuestras, with their slowness... Well, I don't know. They are good for sticking with the Cervantes class. Yeah, do you know what? As long as we have the Cervantes, we should probably keep the Nuestras. So this is going to be an expansion of the fleet. So we're going to want at least 3 so they can stick around with the silencios. Alright, let me see how many I can afford. Okay, I've ordered 3 for now. I'm actually going to order them in Valencia. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move the silencios to Valencia once they're built. And we're going to have 2... sort of fleets. We're going to have a slow fleet based around the Cervantes and the Nuestras, and then we will have a fast fleet based around the Silencios and those new ships, which I didn't even bother naming properly. The Encoronadas. Okay, cool. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yes. Alright, who's looking like a potential enemy for us? Austro-Hungary? Okay. Well, I don't want to antagonize them. There's no need to do that. They don't have any territory we want. This would just be a war for having a war's sake. I feel like once we get the fast fleet, we could maybe have a go at Italy again and try and get Sicily off them. That would be a really nice little pickup. With only one port, if we get 2 port strikes on Palermo and then go for it, we might be able to get them right. I'm just gonna yeah, let's move the Alava to Cagliari. If you're wondering why I didn't have a destroyer there when I moved one there, it's because it had 0 port cap for a while. After the port strikes, it took a while for it to fix itself. Anyway, I'm going to sort all that out. I might add some more heavy cruisers later. We'll see how things go. Welcome back. We've taken... well, I'll show you what's been going on in a minute. The Nationalists have won again. It's very hard to get them out of power. We just picked up the Mark IV 5-inch gun. But there's a lot going on in the world. So, the French are now at war with the Italians. The Germans are at war with the Americans. China is about to be at war with Austro-Hungary. Germany's actually at war with the Americans, Soviets, and Japanese. Strange mixture. Yeah, Austro-Hungary is fairly disliked by everybody. Is at war with the Japanese, soon to be at war with China and the Soviet Union, and probably us. I don't want to go to war with Germany. Well, I mean, I could, but like fighting a war with Germany doesn't get us anything, so I'd rather avoid it. So yeah, it looks like we might be taking on the Austro-Hungarians soon. They have 3 battleships, a battlecruiser, 9 heavies, 8 lights, 5 destroyers. Our battlecruisers are almost done. Volante is commissioning up. The 3 heavy cruisers are 3 months building and then probably a couple months commissioning away. So we're in a relatively good state in terms of the fleet. However, I want to get the alerters refitted because I really don't want them. Like, they're our frontline unit. I thought that might cause a problem. So, yeah, I'm going to take off both front turrets. And we're going to use a twin up front and a twin on the back and a quad launcher. So I'm going to remove all of that. So it's basically going to have the same firepower. 4 torpedo tubes, 4 5.3-inch guns. We can make them... yeah, let's go 40s. Same firepower, different package, basically. We can put them on full oil. They already had the gear turbines. We can improve their steering gear, seeing as that now seems to be quite a common thing. Improve their armor a little bit. Improve their bulkheads, flash protection, flooding systems, shells, propellant, and torpedo size. Give them a sonar set. and an RDF. And that's pretty much it. So on... Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We could maybe get a little bit... No. I was thinking we could maybe get a bit more out of them by swapping that around. But yeah, the alerters get a little bit of a spruce up, a little bit of a little bit of a layout change, but on paper, at least, staying roughly the same sort of thing, but a dramatic upgrade in deadliness with those 24-inch torps. Yeah, let's get them refitting. Okay, we've got a new destroyer. Modern destroyer standards, which is quite nice. I think that might be worth a look. Really hate it when it does that. It's like, oh yeah, I'll send it to the port. Oh, I'll send it to right outside the port. Because we're very close to a war with Austro-Hungary, so I do want some more destroyers. And modern destroyer standards, they could potentially start replacing the alerters. I know I just refitted them, but we could potentially replace the alerters and sell the refitted alerters off, because they're decent little ships. Right. We're going to do our normal nonsense. That would make them the same as the Guardios if they were 1,400 tons. So they're probably going to be a little bit bigger. Let's go for 1,500. They can go even faster at 35. That's pretty nice. Yeah, let's go with the small refit tower. And pop it. And we're going to go twin 5-inch 40s. The ones that we just put on the alerters. There we go. A funnel. Yeah, that's all fine. Secondary tower. Let's get just the cheapest one. With a gun up there, giving it a 6-gun broadside. I have a feeling we're going to fly overweight. A little bit. It's tempting to just make it bigger. 1,600 is not enough. 1,650. Nope. Nope. That's physically going to make the ship bigger. Uh, 18. Okay, we're very close on 1,800. That's fine. Just by scooting that back a bit. Yeah, okay, so this is ending up a little bit bigger than I was expecting. Temptation is to stick another gun on it. Still, six 5-inch guns. Mind you, these are regular 5-inch guns. These are not the 5.3s that the alerters are using. 1.5, 0.4. 3.2.2. Go 1, half an inch. 1. Yeah, we could go something like that. That's pretty reasonable. And that is just flat better than an alerter. Admittedly at 3 times the cost. So maybe not that much worth it. Could we actually make them 5.3s? No. I'm going to stick with just regular 5s. Yeah. But rather than 4 guns, we've got 6. We've got the same torpedo armament. We are 4 knots faster. You're not getting that much over an alerter. And there are a hell of a lot more. But the base stats will be just better. Yeah, better stability. Yeah, there's a lot in the actual base stats of the ship. I think these are a decent replacement for the alerters. And can service our... how do they compare to a Guardiaras? Yeah, there are significantly more. Yeah, these 2 ships, I think, they're both 6 guns. I think they work well together. Yeah, I think we go with this. I'm going to save that and see how many you can build. I decided to build 10. This is to replace the alerters, who are now refitted. I'm going to put all of them in mothballs so that they can be sold. If they are not sold when we go to war, I will reactivate them. That is what I will do. So, what have we got? We got the heavy cruisers commissioning up. That's very good. We are also building some ships for Ukraine currently. We are losing a little bit of money, but that's fine. Right, let's see how things go. Okay, I had a diplomatic incident with Austro-Hungary. I think we're going to be going to war in the next month, so I'm going to recommission the alerters. The AI was not interested in buying them, so if I'll... but that's good to know, because, yeah, if I'm going to get rid of them, it's going to be through scrappage. I don't think the AI wants to ever buy hulls that are obsolete. I'm not sure on that, but I think that's what it does. It doesn't like buying obsolete hulls. Fair enough, really, I guess. Even though I think the alerters are pretty good. So we will see what happens. I think the Austrians are going to go after us. Destroyer, scrap, destroyer, scrap. Of course, this is all... Whenever I do a live turn, is whenever the building new ships takes forever. Which normally I skip all this out. It's bloody typical. I'll be back when it finishes. Which, of course, was like 2 seconds later. Okay, yeah. Oh, no, that's not what I was expecting. Yes, we are. Oh, really? I was expecting a war. What happened? We're at minus 98. Tell you what. You smell. Right, let's see if that triggers them. They have, 4 capital chips to our 6. Which is interesting. Let's see what they do with that very complicated insult. Okay, that pissed them off. Right. Spain versus Austro-Hungary. I think our best bet is to try and end this as quickly as possible. So I'm going to move the slow fleet over here into the straits. And the fast fleet is going to move a bit further up and start raiding Austro-Hungarian convoys. We'll just leave the other ships at home because this is going to cost me money. But that's fine. We have a little bit of a war chest. And once the Lobregats are finished, then we'll probably be positive in balance. But let's try and make this a short, nasty, but brutish war for the Austrians. Well, we've successfully blockaded the Austrians, which is fun. Basically cutting their economy in half. They have absolutely tons of naval funds. That should force them to come out and fight us, you would think. Well, we'll have to wait and see. But you would think that would really cause them a lot of problems. I have some ships at sea that are on. No, don't go on sea control. Just go on in being, please. Thank you. Right. Well, let's see if we get some battles. Well. The Americans are joining us. That's very nice of them. Let's blow up some transports. It's very dull. No, we are having money problems. And, well, I guess we're going to wait. Well, we have a battle of sorts. The Temes and the Teodo, which are very confused-looking ships, have blundered into the fast squadron. Wow, those are quite out of date. Right, let's form up. Isabel. Follow Valente. Silencio. Follow Isabel. San Pedro. Follow Silencio. Velasco. Follow San Pedro. You follow Velasco. And you're a slightly older cruiser, but you're not that slow compared to the others. You can follow the heavy, and then the three of you turn your torps off. Well, don't know where the enemy is yet. And then we turn all of this nonsense off for everybody. Wish I could change that in the settings. Like in the game settings, I mean. To default to off. Yes, they are good-looking ships. Be very interesting to see how they handle. Speaking of... Yep. Right, where is the enemy? That way, apparently. Oh, yeah, there they are. Oh, a couple of very old protected cruisers. Although the AI does seem to have refitted them. Those look relatively modern guns. Look to be relatively modern anyway. So, turn the line to engage while the destroyers scout ahead. There we go. It's their torp range. 6-6. Torpedoes away from Ulla. And Godario. partial pens. Oh, there we go. Main belt pens. Dead. Yeah, 14-inch guns are going to make a mess for light cruiser. Torpedoes actually came relatively close, but no hits. I should have a proper look. Yeah, see, they have updated this. It is definitely a... Well, actually, it's not a refit, because it didn't have a refit on it, but it's an old ship using advanced techs. That's probably the best way of putting it. Austro-Hungary maybe doesn't have access to scout cruisers. It's very possible. Does have some armour. What? Torpedo from the regular. It's the main gun. Oh, hit the light cruiser back. Rude. Having trouble hitting the damn thing. I mean, well, we are hitting it, but a lot of the shells are bouncing. Like that. Beelining for the Condit, the regular. Got a surprising amount of resistance given how quickly the other one died. Not very fast, this thing. The sight of her. Use an AP round. There you go. Done. Okay. A little bit more of a meal of that than I was maybe expecting, but still. They did very little there, and we sent two of their light cruisers back to the map. And back to ending the turn until they do something. Oh! Okay, this is a bit more exciting. Okay. They sent their battleship out, or two of their battleships. They're totally different. The Frederick is much older. Probably not going to be a huge threat to my capital ships. The Maximilian here has 15-inch guns. She's not fast, but her cost and gun size means that she's going to be a big threat. The Herzog Albrecht... Oh, very similar to our own battle cruisers here. This is the fast squadron that they've run into. These heavy cruisers are very odd. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then they've got a whole bunch of smaller stuff. Fine. Take you on. big fight. That's what we're here for. That's what you want. That's what you want in Dreadnoughts. You want these big fleet battles. Or at least I do. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to set up the fleet again. Volante, follow. Silencio, follow. U3, split. Actually, going to be easiest if we have you as the lead cruiser. Follow. Follow. Basically, going to invert their order. That one. Yep. And then we've got the destroyers. Save your torps. Right, turn off this. Turn off this. Turn off this. Turn off that. Turn off this thing as well. Off. Off. Huzzah. Right. Isabel is going to be taking the lead. Isabel the second. What are you bringing to the party, Austria? Yeah, that's potentially a nasty bugger. Okay. Potentially a nasty bugger. This is the battle cruiser, I'm guessing. And this must be the 9-inch armed battleship, which is basically a heavy cruiser. I don't want to sail towards them too aggressively because I want to get my own line sorted out. Sail to meet them. Wondering why I split everything in using the follow command. I found that but when you do that, they are limited to their actual top speed. And it tends to work much better than having ships in division, at least for the bigger ships. Right, we need to sort out our target priorities as well, actually. Although they are just coming at me. Right, you two back. Or you three, sorry. Back you come. Wish they would decide which direction they want to approach. Oh, that was a big hit. What did you hit? Heavy cruiser. Fucking hell. I blew the stern off it. We are kind of outnumbered. Save your ammo. Oh, we have some enemy screens coming in. Destroyers are on the case. So are the cruisers. Doing a nice job there. Are these light cruisers or are they destroyers? No, they're destroyers. Yeah, definitely want to eliminate those. Set your tops off. That's the destroyers dealt with. We're looking okay. Let's move on to whatever these things are. Oh, torpedo hit. From the San Pedro? Way in the back? Hilarious. Oh, bloody hell. Ulla, detach. Smoke. Withdraw. Yeah, they're deciding to try and murder my destroyers. Trying to eliminate my screens. Which means, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split them. Smoke them up. And get them to withdraw individually. Because I'd rather not lose those ships. They've done a fantastic job. They've cleared out the enemy destroyers. That's their main job. Trying to get IDs on everything. Also quite helpful. Right. Let's have a look at you. Maximilian. Oh, you have no armour. Right. Battle cruisers. Enemy battleship. Enemy flagship, I should say. Target. And fire. The Frederick also is just awful. But yeah, the Maximilian... At least they have some armour on the extended bits, but that's a very extreme ship with slow, no armour, and the 15.6 inches. What about the battlecruiser? Oh, that's even worse. Right, let's eliminate their big guns as quickly as possible. Yeah, despite me trying my very best to make the auto builder not do that. Sadly, you don't have access to, like, hey, don't... minimum armor is based off of your caliber or something like that. Yep, I want you to eliminate the Ents. Well, there's a heavy cruiser coming in. Aggressive. Isabel, can you deal with her, please? Assuming they have torps. Yeah, they do. Bang. Big hit. Dead. Maximilian taking some pretty sizable hits there. She's withdrawing. Silencio, can you eliminate the Frederick, please? The Frederick, please. No, they're trying to kill the light cruiser. Oh, fuck. Noticed that too late. Sorry, Conde de Regular. My bad. Let's keep up the pressure. What are their crews like? Well, they do have trained crews. Frederick has taken quite a bit of damage. Get Isabel to target the Sixths. Ooh, Velasco. Retreat. San Pedro. Follow the next ship up. Good hit. Not really able to close in for the kill, not yet. Kill the Villach next. Whiffed it. Because of the torpedo threat, I can't really just close in. Oh, superb. Yeah, they're dead. Right, can you take on the Erzog? Or at least get some damage in on her? Frederick is, well, not dead, but suffering. There are the lights. A few hits, but they don't do much. Right. Ents. Basically trying to just nibble away at their screens. Who are you firing at? Basically anybody. These light cruisers in the way. Which are effectively junk ships in terms of the overall battle. But, yeah, just so many of them. Just absorbing shells and stopping me from getting to what I actually want to kill. Okay, we've got one. Why are you firing over there? Jesus. That's a good hit. Yeah, Maximilian's still taking some damage. It's good. Keep the pressure on. Bang. And badly damaged after that. And sunk. Right. I want you back on the Erzog. Took out a secondary gun. Oh, yes! Big hits on the Erzog. Basically nothing. Must have hit the extended bits. Connected with another secondary gun. How are we doing? We're doing okay. Good, good. The funnel. Flooding hit. Does have many bulkheads, but one more compartment and they're done for. Yep, there we go. Okay. Down goes the battlecruiser. No. Why are you firing that way? Oh, yes. Katarina taking some pretty sizable whacks there. Oh, oh. Silencio with a big hit on the Frederick. Let's deal with these cruisers that are in the way, though. And yeah, you fired at me, didn't you? Because I got too close. Whoa! Series of hits. Kill the Halline, if you wouldn't mind. Why are you so far back? Because you're taking damage. San Pedro. Back you go. Come back and render some assistance. Bollocks. Or not. Let's eliminate these heavy cruisers. Oh, fuck me. Oh, dearie me. What way you sunk by? Yeah, those heavy cruisers that came in really aggressively. Right, I think we're nearing the point where we might be able to finish the Austrians off. Frederick, one good hit away from sinking. Maximilian badly damaged, but not out of the fight. Can you eliminate the Welsh? 'Cause she's right in front of you. Thanks. Okay, Klosternuber goes down. Silencio, target the next cruiser. Oh, Maximilian goes down. Perfect. Yeah. There might be some torpedoes coming my way. Okay, Frederick dealt with. Is exploding. Lovely. Oh, bit of a storm on the way. Just the blue dance to deal with. There. I don't have great visibility on it. Well, that was a nice shot. Isabel. There we go. He fired torpedoes, they died, but that's not going to hit in time. Oh, okay. Shame that we lost a couple of ships. San Pedro and the Conde de Regula. Entirely my fault. I didn't notice that they were damaged quickly enough. But we sunk 2 battleships, a battlecruiser, 8 armoured cruisers, 9 protected cruisers, 3 destroyers, completely wiping out the Austro-Hungarian fleet. Isabel II, just massively chip leader in terms of damage. In terms of the ships that we lost, San Pedro. Yeah, just repeated hits from 7-inch guns. And the Conde took a 15-inch gun and then was finished off by the 7s. Okay, let's head back to the map and look what that. Have a look at what that has done. Well, what it's done is bring the Austrians to the peace treaty table. I will hit agree. As I said, we're not trying to make this a super long war or anything. Chile, what's one of those? Nope. 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 But yeah, we basically took out the majority of their fleet doing that, and they're still at war with a load of other people. And they'll be instantly blockaded again very soon. So yeah, it makes sense for them to peace out. Although we haven't knocked their army logistics, which is surprising. I would have thought that would go down. Let's see if they do offer me a peace deal. They have indeed agreed to a peace treaty. 600 million. Sure, we'll take it. Thank you very much. Yeah, because we're about to re-blockade them. Okay. Cool. Well, I guess I'll put the ships back in port. Get them refueled, get them rearmed, get any damage repaired. And, well, I guess that'll be all for now. Thank you very much for watching. And hopefully I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Naval Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.